Welcome back, my friends, to our exploration of beginners' hands in BBO's Bridge Master. Let's look at board 23 from set B, and now we are about to play a Grand Slam contract, 7 spades. And this is an interesting setup. Let's count winners and losers. We have all of them, basically. So what's the big deal? We have all the trumps, all the clubs. We have 10 clubs with ace king queen, so we will be able to run all the clubs once we draw trumps, and that's already a hint of the problems that are lurking. You have to draw trumps in order to run all the tricks that you have, and trumps are blocked basically. So you will win the first trick and start drawing trumps, watching what's happening. You have 8, you have 6 and 2, so they have 5. Remember, they can be 3-2, 4-1, or 5-0. Nobody showed out. Nobody showed out again. So there are 3-2. So there's only one trump left. And now you must get to your hand to draw the last trump. What is the safest way to do that? There are 2 ways basically, and perhaps you are only seeing one. The easiest way is to play a club to the ace. But that runs the risk that somebody has a void in clubs. You have 10 of them after all. It's not so rare, so unusual for it to be 3-0. If you need exact numbers, I'm not a big fan of exact numbers because exact numbers are, let's say, an exaggeration of certainty. We often have information that deviate from the tables, let's say. But if you need an approximation of exact numbers, someone will have a void in clubs between 20 and 25% of the time. That's not enough to defeat you. This guy also has to have the third trump. But it's more likely for someone who has 0 clubs to have the third trump. In other words, it's more than half of the times in which someone has a void, he will have the third trump. So let's put it in the ballpark of 20%. It's too much. If you can avoid that, and there is a way to avoid it, by ruffing a diamond. Ruffing a diamond means that the risk that you are running is that someone would ruff this trick. But for someone to ruff this trick, you have 5 diamonds. Someone had to have 8 diamonds, and the other 0. So that's much, much, much less likely than clubs 3-0. Now you can ruff a diamond with a big one. No reason why not do it. And as always, Bridge Master is always laying traps for us. So diamonds were indeed 7 with East and 1 with West. And I can bet you that he has a third trump. So if you ruffed low, you would be over ruffed. Why did you ruff high? Because you have 2 honors and there's only 1 trump missing. Here it is. But the hand is over. Now you can run your clubs and diamonds safely in hand. Board 24, 4 spades. You have 3 heart losers that are probably about to be cashed. And what else after this? You have no diamond losers, no spade losers, and 1 club loser that can be ruffed in dummy. And so this is, depending on how the defense will go, the main plan is to ruff this club in dummy. That will take you to 10 winners. Let's count winners to see how this works. We have 6 spades, ace, king, and ace, that's 9, and 1 ruff in dummy adds a winner. So that will be 10. So, but there is a lurking danger here. You have all top trumps, right? So you can ruff with any card and not be afraid of an overruff. But now, since your plan is to ruff a club, You must be careful to ruff and unblock at the same time, because if you ruff with a queen, then you will be stuck in them. You'll have to run the risk of playing the ace and king of diamonds and perhaps be ruffed. But you can ruff with the ace and overtake the queen with the king. And now you can basically run. You don't even have to count trumps, right? You just run all of them and then make the ace and king of diamonds at the end. So again, this is basically a simple board, but it's easy to fall into a trap of not unblocking. Unblocking is a subject that deserves a lot of study when you're beginning to explore the cardplay bridge, because it's so easy to get distracted, to be lazy, and to not unblock suits that should be unblocked. And board 25, 6 spades, and we will have a club loser after the lead. So let's count our winners. 6 spade winners, 2 clubs after the lead. Ace will win the ace. That's 8. Ace, king, and ace is king of hearts, and ace of diamonds. That's 11. So we need one more trick. And there are basically 2 possibilities for extra tricks. One is the straight diamond finesse. And we always have that opportunity. This is something that we should keep in mind and try to add new chances to that one. You can draw trumps because we don't need to ruff anything in dummy. Notice that your third diamond will be discarded in the king of hearts. So there's no need to ruff anything in dummy. You can draw trumps. There are no entries in dummy also, because if we had, let's say, the 10 of spades in dummy to use as an entry, then we could do something with that. But the dummy's trumps were very low. Are you counting the trumps? As you listen, we had 9, and East had 1. So West has 3, and there are no trumps left. And so our extra chance here is if let's see if hearts can become established. If they can, it's unlikely, because we have only 6 hearts. We had 5 in dummy, 1 in our hand, and for they to become established, both the queen and the jack have to appear in the first 3 rounds, meaning they have to be tripled. But one of them has already appeared, and here's the other. And so that's the main theme here: adding chances to your basic chance. Your plan was always to make the diamond finesse, but there was no harm and some possible profit in checking out if hearts were very favorable. If dummy had an extra entry in spades, you would be able to ruff 1 more heart before trying the diamond finesse. Let me give you the full hand so as to make this clearer. Imagine that dummy had the jack of spades, exchanges the deuce and the jack of spades. So now the proper play would be, after winning trick 2, playing ace and king of spades, leaving the jack there, then ace of hearts, small hearts ruffed, high, low spade to the jack, king of hearts. So we still are able to ruff another heart, get back to dummy with the ace of diamonds, and enjoy the 5th heart if hearts are 4-3. If they are 4-3, regardless of the honors. But we didn't have such a favorable entry position, so the main chance that we were adding to the diamond finesse was just queen jack 3rd of hearts, which was the case. We see the jack, and the queen is over now. The hearts are good, so we don't take any chances, because we already have all our winners, all the winners we need. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next video.